they were aggressive like we thought. The bottom line is you got to give them a whole lot of credit. I mean, they went out there and executed a game plan better than we did. We didn't make plays, bottom line. And if you don't make plays, you get beat.
Did you put that more on yourselves, or was it something that they were doing specifically to stop you guys?
They're playing harder than we were. That was obvious. I think it was obvious to everybody that was watching. Everybody that was in the stadium. We didn't make plays and they did. Period.
Nobody would want to use it as an excuse, but the win, I mean, how much did it actually factor into what you were seeing?
I really don't know. I mean, it might have factored on some of those balls, but I mean, in my opinion, no. They just outplayed us. They beat us, and I give them a whole lot of credit. I give them a lot more credit than I give the win. I promise you that. They played well.
Once Stedman goes out, first of all, do you know the extent of Stedman's injury?
I don't. I have no idea.
What was it? What did he?
Ankle.
You said you expected them to be aggressive, but Dana said on Tuesday that film showed they'd only blitzed 8% of the time. Were you surprised?
I'm talking about aggressive, and I'm not talking about blitz aggressive, although they did blitz a little more than they showed. I'm just talking about aggressive on the outside receivers. The coverage they played was aggressive.
Yeah.
And they got up in our face, and we didn't respond well. Whatever reason. I mean, we'll watch tape and pinpoint the exact reasons. I mean, in my opinion, just watching the game, they played harder than we did. We got to make plays. Whenever they're in your face, we got to throw and catch.
Did it just boil down to that? It was just playing hard, or what sort of, I guess, schematically seemed to kind of stump you guys today?
Well, it was just execution. When we were a little off. We were a little off throwing the ball, was a little off catching the ball, and then when you combine everything together, then you just have, you have one of those days, and it's hard to execute at a high level all the time. And you hope you never have a lull like that, and you hope you can dig your way out of it when you do. But today we didn't. We came out when we went to halftime. Obviously, we dug ourselves a hole. We felt like we'd come out and execute the second half, and we moved up and down the field. We got in the red zone. We just stopped. We stalled. They made plays and we didn't. Bottom line, I don't really know any other way to say it.
When you look at those kind of days, can you point to anything of what went on for you guys?
I couldn't right now. Just after the game. I could probably have a better idea of it after I study the tape a little bit. But it looks to me like we were just a little off. Some of the balls, when we had open guys, we wasn't hitting them, and when we were open, we dropped a few. And I think our releases wasn't great today. And so and that boils down really is the effort. We gotta out effort them. When things are going bad, you just gotta start playing harder. There's three things you can change when you're playing bad. Effort's number one. Scheme is like number three. It's effort, personnel, scheme. You're either gonna change the effort, you're gonna change the personnel, or you're gonna change the scheme. We'll never get to number three. Put it that way. We're gonna change effort first, and if they're not playing hard enough, then we'll change personnel.
Did you get to a point where on the sideline or anything you were talking about what you could do differently? Not adjust the scheme, obviously, like you just said, but a different way of attacking them?
No, we felt like we had a pretty good idea of what they were doing, and we thought we could run outside on them. We obviously didn't, and then we had to take advantage of press coverage on the outside. We never did. And so I don't know how many times we tried, but you can't sit there and when you're not doing it, try over and over again. It doesn't make a whole lot of sense. And so.
When's the last time you had a game that went like this? Even back to Stephen F. Austin.
It's been a while. I can't really remember off the top of my head. I'm sure. We've had them. I've had them. You have bad days. It's just the way life is. But we're gonna get over it, and we're gonna